right. Welcome. It is hashtag Monday Fun Day, and it is 8 o'clock on Monday evening. Hashtag Monday Fun Day. And tonight we are going to talk about how to have the most beautiful, flawless finish. And before we get started, I just want to share that it is summer, right? It is hot, and I'm going to give you some different wardrobes and different foundation um, that you can incorporate into your life so you can have a beautiful, healthy, flawless finish. And if you pop on tonight and you want to go ahead and tell me that you're here, I would absolutely love to have you join me. Um, Technical difficulties. I just want to acknowledge, I thought I had this scheduled, and I realized it was scheduled from last week when I had a couple of technical difficulties. So I just kind of overlooked that. And but we're going to get started, and you can always go back if you join us. You can pop back on and join us. But I love to think of our foundations as, think of it this way. It is, your foundation is like, just like we have high heels, right? So we have high heel shoes if we want to look really fancy. We've got our tennis shoes, we have our sandals, we've got our comfy shoes, we've got our house shoes, and we have everything in between. And just like you have shoes for a different occasion, you also want to have your foundation for a flawless finish for other occasions as well. And so the beautiful thing is, I think everybody needs an entire wardrobe of foundations. I know I have them. But before we even get to foundations, let's talk about 3 ways that you want to apply your foundations. Okay, you can apply your foundations with your fingers, and these are for liquid foundations, right? We can apply them with our fingers. We have our brushes, and we've got our foundation brush. And so let's look at this brush. This is our foundation brush. So it's this amazing, gorgeous brush. And this is going to be to apply all over your face. And this is and then this is our blending brush. Okay, so our blending brush gives us a whole lot more coverage. So this is the blending brush, all right? So the blending brush looks like this. It's kind of a little funky looking thing. It kind of looks like an oversized toothbrush, right? It's going to give you lots and lots of coverage, but we're not going to use this. We don't have to apply this all over our whole face. And then we have our sponges. So when we use a sponge, I will tell you, I love the look of a sponge, right? So our sponges are super, super cool. And, oh, I'm going to just have me a new sponge, right? So this is our sponge. So it's like this, and you're going to run it under water, right? And it's going to blow up, and it's going to get bigger. And when it gets bigger, then before we use it, we're going to go in and take it, and we're going to squeeze it out, because when it's full with water and then we squeeze it out, the product doesn't get absorbed into the sponge, and we can blend it, and it has a beautiful, beautiful, flawless finish. All right. So here is what I want to say. You want to clean your tools. Always clean your tools. And we have an amazing brush cleaner. We're going to do, this is in our brush clinic, and I don't have my brush cleaner right in front of me, but I love the way our brush cleaner cleans. You spray it on, and then I can go in like this and then get a cloth or a paper towel and clean this off, and then you've got great. If you want to clean your brushes, you can also add a new little fun trick, is to clean your brushes with micellar water. That works amazing, and then you'll just see the makeup dissolve. And so we love, love, love our beauty blenders. And so, and then our fingers, of course, we talked about our fingers. They give you great coverage. You want to wash after every treatment and between every treatment product and before applying foundation. So, if you're going to apply one treatment product on, maybe you're going to do the tone correcting serum, you want to just continue to definitely wash your fingers and everything before you apply your foundation. So let's talk about powder foundation. All right, we want to use, we have the big fluffy powder brush, and we want to use our fluffy powder brush. And this is our powder foundation. It comes like this. And I love that it has, it's got the tool that you can close it. So when you're traveling with it, it doesn't get all yucky everywhere. And you're going to use, you want to make sure you use a big fluffy powder brush that have so that they're rounded and beveled, so we don't get harsh lines when we put our powder foundation on. And what we're going to do is with that powder brush, this is not the powder brush, then you're going to go in a rotating, and you're going to blend circular motions to buff that mineral powder into the skin. All right, so let's talk about, how do you choose a foundation? Well, you choose a foundation. You want to do stripe testing, and that's the only way that you can get an exact shade. So if you are an ivory beige skin tone person, you're going to stripe test from the jaw up to the from the jaw to the neck. We're going to, this is the one that we're going to make sure that we have we have the color that is the same and seamless color from here to here. And then if you are an ebony, so we're going to stripe jaw to neck, and then ebony, bronze and ebony, we're going to stripe cheek to jaw. Okay, so cheek to jaw. So on that ebony bronze skin tone, we're going to stripe test here. And then also, I want you to know that if you have a bronze skin tone, you might have what is called facial masking. So there may be a darker pigmentation here, lighter pigmentation here. And so if you're going to really do some advanced blending with your foundation, then you're going to go ahead and, how would I say this? You would have a darker foundation here, a lighter foundation here, and we would blend everything so that you would give, so that you would go ahead and give us a beautiful, flawless, seamless coverage. Okay, so let's talk about when you're looking to select the perfect foundation, what would that look like? Well, you want to ask 3 questions. First, you want to know, what is your skin type? Because we have different foundations, and based on people's skin type, then there could be a better foundation choice than not. Okay, so like someone with dry skin is going to use a different foundation than someone with oily skin. Okay, so the first question you want to ask is, what is your skin type? The second question you want to ask is, what benefits do you want? And the third question you want to ask is, what is the desired coverage? Do you want a very sheer coverage? Do you want a full coverage? And so then there is a foundation chart that I can post, and where you see the X on the foundation chart that I'm going to post, and this came from Robert Jones from just an amazing workshop that I went to over the summer, is that, maybe for your oily skin, you might want to prep your skin with oil mattifier so that we have the oil absorbers. Or if you are super dry, you might want to use an extra moisturizer so that your foundation looks flawless. And then we have our CC creams. Okay, so I'm going to go through each of the ones with you. And our CC cream, this is a bronze color, but our CC cream is going to give us the least amount of coverage, and we're going to go up to cream to powder, which is going to give us our most coverage, and we'll go through each of those shortly. So the 3 questions you want to ask is, what happens in your, we want to find out, do you, when you get in the sun, you're going to ask your customers, or if you're a client, this will help you decide, what your color range is in the sun, do you just burn? And if you do, you're a cool. In the sun, do you tan? If you do, if you burn then tan, then you are a neutral color. And if you just get in the sun and you never burn and you just have a beautiful tan, then you are a warm color. Okay. So let's talk about the other thing is you can actually mix and match all of your foundations. So, if you wanted to mix your CC cream with a Time Wise matte wear foundation, you can definitely do that. I love that. And so it's just, you get to create your own look. That's really cool. So our 3D foundations, let's talk about our 3D foundations right quick. And so our 3D foundations are anti-aging, and they come in two different, right here, they come in, they look like this, and they come in two finishes. We have the natural looking matte finish, and we have the natural looking luminous finish. So let's talk about natural finish. Okay. So I love that our Time Wise 3D foundations are they're anti-aging. Oh my gosh, they have special microspheres and so for the matte finish, it's going to give you 12 hours of oil control and 12 hours of wear. I know, 12 hours of oil control and 12 hours of wear. It has special microspheres that act like little sponges to absorb oil, leaves no oily or greasy feeling that will settle onto your face. It is a weightless coverage foundations to create a skin perfecting finish. The skin instantly looks healthier, firmer, and younger, and it blends evenly to provide a buildable medium to full coverage, and it will not settle into fine lines. All right, that's the foundation that I use every morning. I love that. That's my favorite. Okay, so I love my my matte wear, my 3D matte wear foundation. And all of the foundations that are both matte and luminous, they have a perfect match shades with their exclusive IntelliMatch technology. It's captured by the authentic, true skin tones of thousands of women around the world. I know. And they scan 3 areas. They scan the foreheads, the cheeks, and the décolleté, and they captured over 3,000 variations of skin tone for an accurate colors. And so we have colors in ivory, we have them in beige, and we have them in bronze. And then our luminous matte wear, our luminous 3D foundation is going to be, it also looks like this, but it has a luminous finish. So it's going to give you 12 hours of moisturization instead of oil control, along with 12 hours of wear. Your skin is going to look instantly brighter, and your foundation will look fresh all day long. It contains light reflecting minerals plus jojoba for lasting comfort. And it's a weightless foundation and creates a skin perfecting finish. Okay, your skin looks firmer, healthier, younger, and it blends to a buildable, same thing, from a medium to a full coverage, and it will not settle in your fine lines. And both the matte wear and the luminous 3D foundations are dermatologist tested for skin irritancies and allergies. They're non-comedogenic, which means they won't clog your pores. They're suitable for sensitive skin and for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers, and they are fragrance free and oil free. All right, so our 3D foundations come in cool, neutral, and warm. And so we're going to ask those questions, and then your consultant, or if you are a customer, your consultant is going to help you find if it is what shades are best for you. So if you're ivory beige, you're going to be a cool, neutral, or warm. And if you're bronze or ebony, you're going to be a cool, which is the pink, or a warm brown. Okay. A warm brown. Or a warm is going to be more of a yellow to a golden orange. And so that's how we're going to go ahead and share that. Then we have cream to powder foundation. All right, so our cream to powder foundation comes in a little square. I'll post pictures of all of these. And so you can, and so I love cream to powder. I touch up with my cream to powder. I think it's a must have. I think everybody should have it in their purse unless they're really dry. But we have 16 natural looking shades and they have buildable coverage. It glides on as a lightweight cream and it's going to dry to a soft powdery finish. It's heat and humidity resistant, stays true and appears fresh for 12 hours. And it's transfer resistant and it won't rub off and streak. It's non-drying and it has a velvety feeling formula. All right, so what do we do? The first application, we can do it with our sponge, right? And then the second application, we can stipple. And the third application, we can stipple if you need a third application. And then the powder, you can use the cream to powder as a concealer, and you can use it more if you want to use it as a concealer. You can use it as a concealer. If you want to use it as a foundation, you can use it as a foundation. So I love that. And then we have our mineral powder foundation. So let's talk today a little bit about the mineral powder foundation, right? And it's a makeup must have. It gives you buildable coverage. So if you just put one coat on, it's a super sheer coverage. If you put another coat on, it'll give you more coverage. And if you want a full coverage, you can go ahead and put 3 coats on. It's going to blend effortlessly for a flawless look. It controls shine. It's weightless. And the light powder makes fine lines and wrinkles and imperfections just look like they disappear. And you were going to get the coverage of a foundation with the comfort of a powder, and it's going to control shine. All right, so that's really great. And it has mica, which is a transparent mineral that has an opalescent quality, and minerals occur naturally in the earth, and they have a lightweight texture and processing texture and provide luminosity and radiance to the skin. Okay, so I love that. And the in this mineral powder foundation is going to help you provide a smooth velvety feel and helps your makeup wear longer. So if you want to use it as a little bit of a you put your 3D foundation on and you want to layer it, you can definitely do a light coat of that. And then we're going to talk about our CC cream. Oh my gosh, CC cream. This is the summer and everybody needs CC cream. So if you're going to go walk, or you're going to be at the park, or you're going to be at the beach, but you don't want to look like you have any makeup on, then you're going to want to use your CC cream. And a CC cream is a must have. So this is your complexion corrector cream. It has a little we're going to go ahead right there, and you're going to have a pump, but it delivers 8 skin loving benefits. Can you say 8? I know. 8 skin loving benefits. It's going to protect, it's going to brighten, it's going to minimize redness, it's going to conceal, it's going to hydrate, and it's going to reduce the visible signs of aging, and it's going to defend against those awful little things called free radicals that will bind to your skin and cause the skin discoloration, fine lines, and wrinkles. So they're not our friend. So it's going to brighten, correct, protect, minimize redness, conceal, hydrate, reduce visible signs of aging, and it's going to defend. It's a lightweight coverage for a natural, flawless looking complexion. The lightweight pigments blend easily into a broad range of skin tones. So in CC cream, we only have 5 CC creams, and they cover all the skin tones because it really does a broad range. So let's talk about the benefits. So let's really go in here. So first, I want you to know that the CC cream has 0 oil absorbers in it. All right. And so the CC cream is anti-aging, and so is the mineral powder. And if you want to do your whole face with the CC cream and then just add the matte, you could go in and add your matte foundation in the oily areas in your T-zone. You can definitely do that. Or you can use your mineral powder for a lightweight foundation, or you can use it to set your foundation like we talked about. All right. So protects, okay? The CC cream is going to protect you against both the UVA and UVB rays that are the damaging rays. It's got an SPF of 15. It's going to brighten, so it instantly amplifies your skin luminosity and brightens your complexion. It's going to correct with lightweight coverage, so it's going to minimize the look of your imperfections and improve your overall appearance with a lightweight coverage. So you're not going to look made up. It's going to look super, super natural. You're going to minimize redness. And so I love that it provides visible relief. I have seen someone that was like super bright, and we did botanical effects, and then we did CC cream, and it was like night and day. Like somebody flipped the switch and totally changed their foundation. We can conceal the appearance of blemishes. It conceals dark circles, dark shadows, and it blends beautifully. And it soothes and nourishes acne-prone skin and calms troubled skin. Just like I shared a while ago, that with really bright red. And you might not think, oh my gosh, I can't use CC cream, I have acne. No, 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 no. It's going to nourish and soothe that acne-prone skin. It's going to give you hydration for 10 hours. So it's going to give you a nourishing comfort, but it's not going to feel oily or heavy. It's going to visibly reduce the signs of aging, make your fine lines appear less noticeable, and it's going to reduce the appearance of pores. I love that. And while improving your skin textures. And once again, I shared with you about the age accelerating free radical. All right. So now what we do, let's talk about our last one, and that is our sheer press mineral powder. And it would go into a compact like this. This has got my color powder, but you would go ahead and put your sheer press mineral powder here. You would also put your cream to powder here. They fit in this compact right here. I love mine. I have my cream to powder, and I carry this with me every single day for my cream to powder. It's the sheer press mineral powder is a must have for everybody. It's going to provide you the sheer coverage. It's going to help control shine and excess oil. It's going to feel lightweight, silky. It's going to impart a little color to your skin, but super natural, never dry, never chalky, helps minimize the appearance of fine lines. It's going to blend easily and evenly, and it's going to glide easily, and it delivers a flawless application. So your skin won't feel heavy, greasy, oily. It does not settle into fine lines, and it provides long lasting wear and keeps your makeup fresh throughout the day. So, as a recap, let me also share with you, I'll go over and share with you each of the, how would I say this? The cost of each foundation. I forgot to share that with you. So if you're taking notes, you can write that down. Or if you're saying, I got to have this, I got to call my consultant, I need it, then definitely, be sure to reach out to her. So the key ingredients in the sheer press mineral powder are, it has vitamin E that helps protect against wrinkle causing free radicals. It's got minerals that have the lightweight texture, just like the mineral loose powder foundation, that's going to give you the luminosity and radiance that you want. All right, so let's recap our foundation choices. So first, we have our mineral powder brush, and it's a little fluffy brush. And so that brush is 14, and that your mineral powder foundation is only 20. So if you wanted to do a partnership with your mineral powder brush and the foundation, then that set is 34. And then we have our CC creams. These are only 25. I use this every single morning, and it lasts me 6 months. 6 months. I only go through 2 of these a year, 25 I think that's really a great thing. So if you think that that's not like $4 a month for me to use my foundation for 30 days average on a month, right? Crazy, crazy. And then the blending brush, this one is only 16. And then we have the cream to powder are 18. I love my cream to powder. And then you can apply it with sponges and I use this sponge. I use this sponge in the morning when I'm applying my mineral powder foundation. And then I have my, what do I have? I have my compact, and then I have my little sponges that I can go in and clean. And then if they get yucky, we want to throw them away, right? Okay, so you can definitely keep your sponges clean. The CC creams are only 22, and the sheer press mineral powder is 16. And then I can't forget to share with you why I love the translucent powder, and that sets everything. So hope you learned something about foundation and how you can have different types of foundation. So if you want something natural, like you're going to work out, or you might put on your tennis shoes and put on your CC cream. If you want a full coverage of foundation, you might use our cream to powder foundations. And we also have let's see, here is, let me turn this over because I'll go ahead and post in the group the different types of, like we have the benefits and coverage, and you could look at what are the benefits and the coverage of the foundations, right? So definitely I will add those. And thank you very much. And just schedule your flawless finish makeover with your consultant. And yeah, schedule your flawless finish makeover with your consultant. And you might try a foundation here, a foundation here. So I put on my 3D matte wear foundation this morning, and then I do a little cheat trick in the evening, and I just kind of put a little bit of my cream to powder right here if I have rubbed off any of my makeup, and I just blend them. So I love that we can use multi foundations whenever. So be sure and set your appointment with your beauty consultant, and then that way you can find your own personal foundation wardrobe. All right, signing off. Have a sizzling sensation summer. See you next week, or someone else will be here next week to share hashtag Monday Fun Day.